We got Martian Manhunter #1. And this comic, I don't know what they're trying to do with it. I like, oh, they got an endorsement from Tom King. I didn't even notice it. Brilliant, bold, and bloody. Orlando and Rosema use a thrilling superhero noir to explore identity and an alienation in modern America. When's the next one out already? Tom King. So this and Shazam were the two books, like the big ones that were kind of on the list for like new series. And Shazam wasn't for me. It's for kids. And I didn't knock it down for that. I said it was okay. I'm not a big Shazam fan. I don't really know much about him. But reading it, I could tell, you know, this is for kids. This book's for nobody. Maybe people that like sadism and like to you know, hurt themselves. This book, I don't know what's going on. It's a mess. I feel like they just crammed 2 issues into one or something. Or lost the storyboard. The art, meh. I don't know who saw this art and was like, this is good. This works. I've been trying to think of like who this reminds me of. Almost like a Jodie Foster with a perm. And Jodie Foster is not attractive, so it's not a compliment. And then I don't know what this is. Is this like how Martian Manhunter sees the world? Like he sees everybody like this. Look, it's like old Jay Leno chin going on here. I don't know what's going on here, man. This is some of the stupidest art. Like even here, it's like, oh, we're just taking some time off here. We'll put the mannequin in there to substitute for. And then even like here, it's like, you know, when they skimp out on the eyes and the facial features, usually they do that when they're like miles away, not close up there in this perspective. And then you come out here, she's like 20 feet taller than the car. What is going on? Where is the control? Like, I feel like editors, you know, you can tell people to redraw things, I think, right? That's okay. You know, that's like your job. Like, hey, maybe this isn't the best idea, like, to have her look 300 feet taller than the car, or to look like a Sears Macy's mannequin for a clothing line. I don't think that that's the best way to go about it. I don't like art like this, and I know art's subjective, but I feel like this is a little lazy at times. Still better than Marvel lazy, I will say that. But like, the ad has better art than the main book. Like when I see art, this is the kind of art that I like. You see that detail? Like it's got a little bit of realism. I wish all superhero books looked like this. Maybe that's just me, I don't know. But I see that, and I see this, and I'd rather read a comic about the Snickers bar. Because the Snickers bar looks entertaining, and it's drawn well. This, I don't like. Look, she looks so lifeless there. Doesn't she look like she's dead? It's like watching Brie Larson in the Captain Marvel trailer again. It's just, and then you got him all slouched over. You can't tell if he's fat or powerhouse bodybuilder. I don't know what's going on there. Even like the violence there, it just looks like it literally looks like they cut that out and put it on the plate and she was going to eat herself. I'm just not digging this. She literally looks retarded. I'm not saying it so the algorithm doesn't pick that up there. Trying to get some gas in my gas tank. So I had high hopes for this book. So like the basic plot of what's going on here, and I'm gonna give it a review first. I give it a 2. Maybe even it's not a 1, which would be just horrid. 2 is bad. But like they're trying to set up, you know, they're showing him doing investigations because he was a policeman on Mars, I believe, right? He's been out of the comics for so long, other than his recent stint. He came back during Metal, but they have like these faces. This art's stupid. belongs in like a Rick and Morty comic, not a Martian Manhunter comic. And he's doing an investigation, but for some reason he's like under kind of some psychological distress. Like you see here, he goes and like sees fire for something. I don't know what's going on here. He ends up like having a flashback to his own world. Like, look at this. It's so bad. But he ends up having like a flashback to his world, and we see him with his family and stuff. And that's all fine, I guess. It just kind of comes out of nowhere, and I don't see the purpose other than showing his family, I guess. And then it cuts, like, after he was investigating the crime, it cuts out of nowhere to him driving a car. Like, we just kind of completely skipped points 3 times. Like, we went from the crime scene to a flashback to them in the car driving. And the whole time he's under some kind of stress. He's sweating and stuff. And I don't know if this is his girlfriend or his coworker or what. She has no idea he was an alien. And we find that out right at the end when she's like, "What the hell are you?" And I don't even feel it because I'm like, the entire time I'm thinking it's going to turn into a Rick and Morty cartoon. So I don't know what's going on. He saw fire and he freaks out because he crashed the car. That's why he looks like that. It sucks. I don't like it. I'm disappointed because I like Martian Manhunter. I think he's an interesting character. But this was terrible. The plot's all over the place. And of course, Tom King liked it. It doesn't make me like it any better. So this one, not a fan. Didn't dig it. Didn't dig it at all. Maybe you did, but I thought it was boring. Anyway, follow me over on Stream Me. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought about this review and this book. Also, share the video, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.